Welcome to today's video, where we're diving deep into the transformative teachings of Stoicism, inspired by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. In this video, we'll explore key Stoic principles like embracing self-reliance, practicing consistency over perfection, and building resilience through challenges. Marcus Aurelius's insights not only guide us toward living with virtue, but also teach us how to navigate the complexities of modern life with calmness, discipline, and purpose. Whether you're seeking greater focus, inner peace, or personal growth, these teachings will help you unlock your full potential. So, if you're ready to harness the power of Stoicism to live a more meaningful, disciplined life, stay tuned. Let's embark on this journey together and learn how to apply ancient wisdom to our everyday lives. 1. Living a fulfilling life depends on understanding what truly matters to you and embracing that understanding with intention. Stoicism teaches us that aligning our daily actions with a deeper, more personal sense of purpose is the key to lasting motivation, personal fulfillment, and inner peace. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most renowned Stoic philosophers and a powerful Roman emperor, often reflected on the idea that purpose is not just some far-off, lofty goal. It is a practical and actionable foundation that should guide every decision we make. For Aurelius, purpose was the compass that shaped his day-to-day life and his broader role as a ruler. It wasn't simply an abstract concept, but a deeply rooted principle that determined how he spent his time and energy. In his meditations, he emphasized that your purpose is not just about achieving fame, success, or wealth. It's about how your actions contribute to the greater good and align with your highest values. In essence, your purpose serves as the foundation for living a life of meaning, integrity, and character. Your purpose is the driving force behind every action and decision. It's the reason you wake up in the morning ready to face whatever life has in store. Without it, life can feel like an endless cycle of aimlessness, filled with distractions and superficial desires. But when you discover your purpose, every task, no matter how small or large, becomes a meaningful part of the greater journey. Each challenge you face offers an opportunity to align yourself with your core values and live with commitment. Begin every day by asking yourself, what is my purpose today? This simple yet powerful question helps you to focus your energy and prioritize the actions that matter most. When you have a clearly defined sense of purpose, life becomes less about chasing after fleeting desires and more about working towards something that truly contributes to your personal growth and the greater good. It brings clarity and direction, turning your day-to-day actions into steps that bring you closer to becoming the person you want to be. Purpose is more than a concept. It's a daily practice that shapes your reality. When you stay grounded in purpose, distractions lose their power. You no longer feel the pull of insignificant pursuits or the weight of external expectations. Instead, you act with intention, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is part of a larger, meaningful journey. The Stoic practice of reflection, considering how your actions align with your purpose, provides the clarity needed to make better decisions and to persevere in the face of adversity. By living in this way, you begin to build a life that's not only fulfilling, but resilient, moving you closer to the life you are meant to lead with each passing day. 2. Self-reliance. Trusting your own judgment. One of the most powerful principles in Stoic philosophy is the concept of self-reliance, the ability to trust your own judgment and take full responsibility for your actions. Marcus Aurelius, a staunch advocate of Stoic teachings, often highlighted the importance of recognizing that we are the ultimate stewards of our responses and choices. He believed that no matter the circumstances, we hold the power to decide how we react and how we move forward. In a world that is constantly filled with external advice, opinions, and pressures from others, learning to trust your inner voice is an act of true independence. Self-reliance is not about rejecting the support of others or dismissing collaboration. It's about empowering yourself to trust in your own capacities, judgments, and values. When you rely on yourself, you take ownership of your life and your journey, regardless of external circumstances or what others may think. This internal strength allows you to face adversity with a calm and collected mindset, knowing that your responses come from a place of clarity and confidence. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom and resilience come from within. It encourages us to develop our inner faculties, our wisdom, our reason, and our virtues, so that we are not easily swayed by the noise of the world around us. In practical terms, this means taking full responsibility for our actions, reflecting on the choices we make, and trusting that we possess the capability to navigate through life's challenges. In today's world, we are bombarded by constant feedback, advice, and criticism. While it's important to stay open to learning and seek wisdom from others, it's equally crucial to cultivate the ability to filter through this information and trust in our own reasoning. When we trust ourselves, we empower our decisions, knowing that they are aligned with our principles and values, not with the fleeting opinions of others. The practice of self-reliance builds resilience over time. When you consistently make decisions based on your own judgment, you become more confident in your ability to handle life's uncertainties. Instead of looking outward for validation or guidance, you learn to trust the internal compass that has been shaped by experience, reflection, and your core beliefs. This trust in yourself is a powerful force that anchors you in turbulent times, providing the strength and clarity needed to move forward with conviction. Ultimately, self-reliance is about recognizing that you hold the reins to your own life. You are the one who determines the course of your actions and the path you take. By trusting in your own judgment and taking responsibility for your decisions, you not only gain the confidence to face challenges, but you also become the architect of your own success, building a life grounded in integrity, purpose, and self-assurance. 3. Consistency over perfection. The power of showing up. Consistency is the secret to achieving lasting discipline and success in all areas of life. Marcus Aurelius, a central figure in Stoic philosophy, did not place value on grand, sweeping gestures or on achieving perfect outcomes. Instead, he deeply valued the quiet, steady commitment of showing up every single day, regardless of how mundane or unremarkable the task at hand might seem. Life, he argued, is not about achieving one great dramatic success, but rather about performing small, consistent actions that reflect and reinforce your core values. This approach to life is more sustainable, more fulfilling, and ultimately more impactful. Marcus Aurelius's view of discipline wasn't focused on the idea of perfection or fleeting moments of brilliance. Rather, it was rooted in the understanding that discipline is the result of daily action. Actions that are done consistently, with intention and purpose. It's about being committed, day in and day out, to doing the work that needs to be done, even when the immediate results are not obvious. Whether advancing in your career, working on your personal health, or fostering meaningful relationships, it is the consistent, steady effort that shapes character and leads to growth. The Stoic mindset teaches that true discipline and success don't come from bursts of intensity or from trying to be perfect all the time. Instead, it is through persistence, through committing to those small actions consistently over time, that we make progress. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that discipline means being perfect in everything we do. However, Stoicism encourages us to embrace the process, the daily commitment to showing up, doing the best we can in each moment, regardless of the external circumstances, or whether we feel we are succeeding or failing. Consistency builds momentum over time. As you keep showing up, even when it feels hard, when the progress is slow, or when it seems like you're not getting the recognition you deserve, that persistence compounds into long-term success. Each small step taken with intention adds up, helping you grow and become stronger with every action, even when the results are not immediately visible. Life is not about one big achievement. It's about building on each small moment, each routine, and every effort you put in. When you focus on the regular effort, you shift your mindset from needing immediate results to embracing the process of continual improvement. In a world driven by instant gratification, Stoicism offers a refreshing counter-narrative. Instead of valuing fleeting success or focusing solely on perfection, Stoicism teaches us to find meaning in our day-to-day routines. By focusing on showing up consistently, we train ourselves to build resilience and to keep moving forward despite challenges. Whether it's showing up for work, for loved ones, or for ourselves, this commitment to consistency strengthens our character and fortifies our resolve. The power of showing up lies in its simplicity. It's not about how grand the effort is or how perfect you look in the process. It's about ensuring that you keep making progress. Over time, those consistent actions will lead to real transformation. And the beauty of this transformation is that it's built on steady, daily effort, not perfection. As you make the commitment to show up each day, you're not just advancing in your goals, you're forging a life of integrity, resilience, and sustained growth. This approach allows you to live with purpose and determination, no matter what challenges come your way. In the long run, it's this consistent dedication that shapes our lives. The Stoic belief that small, everyday actions compound over time is the foundation of true discipline and success. It's not about reaching perfection, but about showing up every day with commitment, focus, and the belief that your efforts are contributing to your long-term growth. By embracing this approach, you'll find that success isn't an end goal, but the ongoing process of improvement and personal development. Show up for yourself, and the transformation you seek will follow. 4. Embracing discomfort. Building resilience through challenges. Voluntary discomfort is a cornerstone of Stoic practice, and it serves as a powerful tool for fortifying the mind and body against the inevitable challenges that life throws our way. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, recognized that life is filled with unpredictability and hardship, and he believed that the best way to prepare for adversity is by embracing discomfort in small, manageable ways. This principle isn't about seeking hardship for its own sake, but rather using discomfort as a tool to build resilience, strength, and mental clarity. The concept of voluntary discomfort involves choosing to face discomfort not as a form of punishment, but as a way to build mental and emotional fortitude. Marcus Aurelius himself often wrote about the importance of embracing life's challenges with grace and composure, seeing them not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. For example, this might involve giving up a small luxury that we are accustomed to, like choosing to take the stairs instead of the elevator, or skipping a meal to practice self-denial. It could also mean taking on a physically demanding task, or choosing to face difficult situations that would typically make us uncomfortable. The reasoning behind this practice is grounded in a simple yet profound idea. If you can intentionally choose discomfort now, it becomes much easier to handle life's bigger challenges when they arrive unexpectedly. Whether it's dealing with a stressful work situation, facing personal loss, or navigating difficult relationships, the practice of voluntary discomfort trains us to maintain control over our emotions and responses. It helps us develop resilience, teaching us not to be thrown off balance by life's trials, but to approach them with a sense of calmness, clarity, and inner strength. Embracing discomfort also helps us detach from the expectation of constant ease and comfort. In today's world, where immediate gratification is often the norm, voluntarily stepping into discomfort teaches us to appreciate life's simple joys and to develop a more grounded, grateful perspective. It helps us reframe discomfort as an essential part of the growth process, rather than something to be avoided or feared. Moreover, this practice fosters a deep sense of self-mastery. By actively choosing to face discomfort, we gain greater control over our desires and impulses, freeing ourselves from the constant need for external validation or fleeting pleasures. It builds a mental toughness that allows us to remain centered and focused, no matter what life throws at us. As Marcus Aurelius himself observed, a Stoic doesn't seek comfort, but instead strives for mastery over their own reactions, emotions, and actions. Ultimately, the practice of voluntary discomfort is about building resilience in every area of life. It's about choosing to take the harder path, knowing that each challenge we face, no matter how uncomfortable, is an opportunity to grow stronger, more grounded, and more capable of handling whatever lies ahead. By embracing discomfort, we not only prepare ourselves for the unpredictable nature of life, but we also strengthen our ability to live with purpose, resilience, and a calm, focused mind. 5. Delayed gratification. Prioritizing long-term fulfillment. In a world where instant gratification is often at our fingertips, mastering the art of delayed gratification becomes a powerful and essential skill. We live in an age where everything from food delivery to social media provides immediate satisfaction, making it increasingly difficult to resist the allure of fleeting pleasures. Yet, Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, recognized that true fulfillment does not come from indulgence in the moment, but from aligning our actions with long-term values, goals, and principles. By practicing delayed gratification, we cultivate a life built on discipline, purpose, and meaningful growth. Stoicism teaches that happiness and fulfillment are not found in the quick bursts of pleasure that often accompany immediate rewards, but rather in the steady, consistent pursuit of long-term goals and virtues. Aurelius himself was keenly aware of how easy it is to be distracted by the temptations of the present, and he urged us to look beyond temporary desires in favor of actions that align with our deeper, more enduring aspirations. The practice of delaying gratification isn't about rejecting pleasure entirely, it's about making conscious choices that will lead to more lasting rewards. Take, for instance, the simple choice of saving money instead of spending impulsively. In a world where consumer culture pressures us to buy now and pay later, the ability to resist the urge to spend unnecessarily and to save for the future is a powerful example of delayed gratification. The same applies to our health. Choosing long-term well-being over short-term comforts, such as opting for nutritious meals over fast food, or committing to an exercise routine instead of indulging in sedentary activities. These small, seemingly insignificant decisions compound over time, building a foundation for greater personal growth, happiness, and stability. Delayed gratification is deeply connected to self-discipline. It requires us to exercise control over our impulses, fostering mental resilience and the ability to prioritize what truly matters. It challenges us to look beyond the moment and recognize that the actions we take today shape the life we live tomorrow. In the Stoic mindset, life's greatest rewards are not immediate, but rather the result of steady, consistent effort, where each deliberate choice is an investment in our future self. Moreover, this practice teaches us to find contentment and fulfillment in the journey, not just the destination. By focusing on long-term rewards, we build a mindset of purpose and perseverance. Instead of seeking temporary satisfaction, we cultivate a deeper sense of accomplishment that arises from knowing we are acting in alignment with our values and goals. Delayed gratification nurtures our character by reminding us that the most meaningful aspects of life, personal growth, achievement, and fulfillment, require time, patience, and discipline to fully realize. Ultimately, delayed gratification empowers us to live a life that is not driven by short-term pleasures, but by a deeper, more sustained sense of well-being. By choosing purpose over impulse, we not only enhance our discipline, but also develop a sense of mastery over ourselves and our desires. Like Marcus Aurelius, we can learn to prioritize the long-term fulfillment that results from thoughtful, deliberate choices, leading to a more meaningful and resilient life. 6. Focus on what you can control, mastering your reactions. One of the most transformative teachings of Stoicism is the practice of focusing solely on what lies within our control, our actions, reactions, and judgments. In a world full of unpredictable events, stresses, and external pressures, this Stoic principle provides a profound sense of empowerment. While we cannot control the actions of others, the external circumstances surrounding us, or the inevitable challenges that life throws our way, we do have full agency over how we respond to them. This understanding is at the heart of Marcus Aurelius's teachings, as he frequently reminded himself and others that our peace of mind rests not in controlling the world, but in mastering our own reactions. Marcus Aurelius observed that it is futile to waste energy trying to change things outside of our influence. We cannot control the weather, the decisions of others, or global events. These are beyond our grasp. What we can control, however, is our mindset. Our mental framework is entirely within our power to shape. Stoicism teaches us that the key to emotional resilience and clarity is not in the external world but in how we process and respond to it. By accepting that we cannot control external events, we free ourselves from the anxiety and frustration of trying to manipulate outcomes beyond our reach. In the face of adversity, the ability to control our reactions is a superpower. Rather than reacting impulsively or emotionally to every challenge, we can choose to respond with rationality and virtue. This doesn't mean suppressing our emotions or denying our feelings. It means acknowledging them and then deciding how to act in a way that aligns with our values and goals. Practicing this Stoic mindset of responsibility empowers us to maintain composure, find clarity, and navigate chaotic situations with a sense of inner peace. The dichotomy of control, the distinction between what we can and cannot influence, is a vital Stoic exercise. By consistently evaluating each situation and asking ourselves, what is within my control here? We focus our energy on areas where we can make a real difference, our thoughts, our actions, and our judgments. We learn to accept with grace the things we cannot change, while taking deliberate action toward the things we can. This mental framework helps us maintain a calm and rational mind, even in the face of stress or uncertainty. Focusing on what we can control also enables us to prioritize our efforts effectively. When we stop expending energy on external factors we cannot influence, we free up that energy to focus on personal growth, self-improvement, and meaningful contributions. For example, if we encounter a setback in our career or personal life, we cannot always control the circumstances, but we can control our response to it. In it, we can choose to learn from the experience, adapt our approach, and continue moving forward with purpose and determination. By adopting the Stoic practice of focusing on what you can control, you strengthen your resilience and emotional clarity. You gain the ability to stay centered in the midst of external chaos, allowing you to approach life's challenges with a balanced and thoughtful mindset. This practice fosters a sense of autonomy and peace, helping you live in harmony with yourself, regardless of the turbulence that may surround you. In doing so, you become less reactive to external events and more proactive in shaping your own inner world. 7. Emulate the wise, learning from those who live virtuously. Stray man. One of the core practices of Stoicism is the idea of emulating wise individuals, people who embody the virtues we strive to cultivate in our own lives. For Marcus Aurelius, the pursuit of virtue was not a solitary endeavor, but one that could be greatly enhanced by learning from the examples set by others. In his personal meditations, he frequently reflected on the behaviors of those around him, both from history and in his own time, who demonstrated the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and justice. He understood that by modeling our actions after those who embody virtue, we can bring Stoic principles to life in a practical, actionable way. This practice goes beyond mere admiration or blind imitation. It is about observing and understanding the virtues these individuals exemplify and considering how we can apply those same qualities to our own lives. Marcus Aurelius himself found great value in reflecting on how wise people made decisions, faced adversity, and navigated life's challenges with integrity and purpose. For instance, he admired individuals who displayed remarkable patience under pressure, who acted justly even in difficult situations, and who consistently upheld their values no matter the external circumstances. The key to this practice is not to copy these individuals' actions blindly, but to internalize the lessons their lives teach us. For example, we might look to a historical figure like Socrates, who valued knowledge above all, and emulate his commitment to seeking truth through questioning and rational thought. Or we might observe a contemporary leader who demonstrates courage and humility in the face of adversity, and use those qualities as a model for how we handle our own challenges. By recognizing the virtues in others and understanding how they embody them in their lives, we gain concrete examples of how Stoicism can be applied in real-world situations. This process of emulation not only helps us embody Stoic virtues more fully, but it also fosters continuous self-improvement. As we study the actions and decisions of virtuous people, we develop a more refined understanding of what it means to live a Stoic life. It provides a framework for us to evaluate our own behaviors and recognize areas where we can grow. Through this process, we begin to shape our character in line with our highest values, making our own actions more intentional, reflective, and aligned with Stoic ideals. Additionally, emulating the wise helps us build a sense of community as we draw inspiration from those who have walked the path of virtue before us. This shared wisdom strengthens not only our own resolve, but also the collective understanding of how Stoic principles can elevate the lives of individuals and society as a whole. It connects us with a broader tradition of personal growth, allowing us to feel part of a timeless legacy of wisdom. Incorporating this Stoic practice into our daily lives doesn't require us to reinvent ourselves, but rather to look to those around us and throughout history who exemplify the virtues we wish to cultivate. By learning from their example, we continue the Stoic journey of self-improvement, always striving to be the best version of ourselves and leading lives filled with purpose, integrity, and wisdom. 8. Reflect daily. Self-acceptability for continuous growth. Daily reflection is a powerful Stoic habit that fosters a deeper understanding of ourselves, our actions, and the life we want to live. For Marcus Aurelius, introspection wasn't just a fleeting practice. It was an essential tool for personal growth and alignment with his Stoic principles. In his personal journal, he regularly recorded his thoughts, emotions, and actions, carefully reviewing his decisions and evaluating how well he had adhered to his values. This consistent process of self-reflection became a cornerstone of his discipline, allowing him to continuously refine his character and stay true to his purpose. Incorporating daily reflection into your life helps you become more aware of your behaviors and choices. It's an honest look at how well you've lived up to the person you strive to be. Each day, ask yourself simple but profound questions. Did I act in accordance with my values today? Where could I have done better? This kind of introspection is not about self-criticism or dwelling on mistakes, but about holding yourself accountable for the choices you make. By taking time at the end of each day to review your actions, you ensure that you are not simply going through the motions, but are actively learning, improving, and becoming more aligned with your highest aspirations. 1. The practice of daily reflection is more than just a tool for personal growth. It's a way to make sure that you are living intentionally. Without reflection, it's easy to become disconnected from our values, as we can easily get caught up in the demands of daily life. By reflecting each day, you cultivate self-awareness, which allows you to make better decisions moving forward. It ensures that each new day is a fresh opportunity to live in alignment with your virtues, goals, and purpose. Reflection also gives you the clarity to course-correct if necessary, helping you learn from your experiences, both good and bad, and integrate those lessons into future actions. This habit strengthens your commitment to your virtues by continuously reminding you of what matters most. It helps you identify areas where you are succeeding and others where you might need to grow. This ongoing process of self-evaluation is crucial for continuous improvement. It sharpens your decision-making, making it more deliberate and thoughtful. As you regularly check in with yourself, you ensure that you are moving in the direction of your highest potential, rather than simply reacting to circumstances. Reflection also cultivates patience and self-compassion, as it reminds you that growth is a lifelong journey. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Incorporating this practice of daily reflection into your routine doesn't require hours of deep thought, but rather a few moments of introspection each day, whether it's in the morning to set intentions or at night before bed. These brief moments allow you to reset and refine your approach. Over time, this practice becomes second nature, helping you stay accountable to your purpose and your principles. By embracing reflection, you set the stage for a life of continuous self-improvement, where each day is a step closer to becoming the person you are meant to be. 9. The power of persistence, building strength through regular effort. Persistence is one of the most foundational principles of Stoic discipline, and it plays a central role in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. For him, the measure of success was not about making dramatic one-time efforts, but about committing to steady, regular action. Stoicism teaches that true growth and personal development come not from the intensity or scale of our efforts, but from the consistency with which we show up and apply ourselves. It's the ongoing practice of persistence that gradually builds strength, resilience, and character. And it's this daily commitment that shapes a meaningful and disciplined life. In the Stoic worldview, life is not about waiting for perfect conditions to act. It's about showing up every day, regardless of whether you feel motivated or if the task seems insignificant. Each action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture of your personal growth. Marcus Aurelius understood that it's the steady, reliable effort, the practice of persistence, that eventually leads to the development of a strong, virtuous character. He believed that by focusing on showing up each day, we are gradually forging the resilience and fortitude needed to face life's challenges, big and small. This principle encourages us to take a long-term view of our efforts. While it's easy to become discouraged by the lack of immediate results, Stoicism teaches us that the value of our actions lies in their cumulative impact over time. Whether it's tackling a daily work task, building healthy habits, or facing difficult situations, persistence is the thread that holds everything together. Instead of being discouraged by the slow pace of progress or the monotony of repetition, the Stoic mindset reminds us that each small step forward brings us closer to mastery and self-improvement. In a world that often values instant success and immediate gratification, embracing persistence requires a shift in perspective. It's about acknowledging that real transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's built over time through consistent effort. The power of persistence lies not just in achieving your goals, but in the process itself, the development of patience, discipline, and resilience. By committing to this principle, you begin to understand that even setbacks and failures are part of the journey. Each obstacle is an opportunity to refine your perseverance, to bounce back stronger, and to stay true to your values and purpose. Persistence, according to Marcus Aurelius, is an attitude, a mindset that we carry with us every day. It's not just about working hard, it's about working smart, staying dedicated, and being patient. The key is to remain consistent, regardless of the challenges that life throws your way. Over time, this persistence will become second nature, and your daily efforts will compound, building strength and progress that's far more enduring than temporary bursts of energy. By following the Stoic approach of showing up each day, you cultivate a mindset that focuses on long-term growth and continuous improvement, knowing that your persistence is the foundation upon which your life's success is built. 10. Living according to nature. Aligning actions with virtue. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the powerful idea of living in harmony with nature, which involves aligning your actions with your virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, taught that understanding your role within the larger scheme of the world and aligning your actions with nature's natural order is essential for living a fulfilling life. This connection with nature is not about passively accepting the world's circumstances, but about actively engaging with life in a manner that reflects your core virtues. It's about recognizing that your actions, no matter how small, should be guided by the principles of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Living in accordance with nature doesn't mean avoiding the challenges and hardships that life presents. On the contrary, it means facing them head-on with virtue and purpose. Life will always bring difficulties, but by embracing these challenges with a virtuous mindset, you empower yourself to navigate them with clarity, strength, and grace. Stoicism encourages us to understand that challenges are not roadblocks to happiness, but opportunities for growth and expression of our true values. Each obstacle you face becomes a chance to practice the very virtues that make you a better person. Whether it's facing adversity in your personal life, work, or relationships, how you respond is what defines you. Living according to nature also means recognizing that everything you do, every decision you make, should align with your deepest beliefs and values. Each action, no matter how mundane or routine, becomes an opportunity to express wisdom, exhibit courage, or practice justice. Even in the smallest interactions, whether in a brief conversation or in how you approach a task, you can embody Stoic virtues. Over time, these virtuous actions accumulate, creating a life that's not just about achieving personal goals, but about contributing positively to the world around you. When you live in accordance with nature, you not only experience fulfillment yourself, but also contribute to a more harmonious and virtuous society. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about the importance of recognizing your role in the grand scheme of things, understanding that you are a part of something much larger. This perspective helps you navigate the complexities of life with a sense of purpose and serenity. Living with the knowledge that you are part of the natural order encourages you to act with intention and integrity, understanding that your actions resonate beyond just your immediate circle. By embracing this idea, you shift from being a passive participant in life to an active agent of positive change, guided by virtue and aligned with the natural rhythms of the world. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a timeless framework for living a disciplined and fulfilling life, as exemplified by Marcus Aurelius's teachings. By finding your purpose, embracing self-reliance, and committing to daily actions that align with your core values, you lay the foundation for a life of true meaning. Living according to nature and practicing persistence in all your endeavors ensures that each step forward is a step toward greater strength and wisdom. Through daily reflection and emulating wise role models, you cultivate a life that is not only focused on personal growth, but on contributing positively to the world around you. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about consistent effort, resilience in the face of adversity, and acting in alignment with your virtues. Each day offers a new opportunity to live with intention, to cultivate inner peace, and to navigate the ups and downs of life with strength and grace. If you begin applying these Stoic principles in your life, you'll unlock a deeper sense of fulfillment, mastery, and tranquility, no matter the challenges that come your way. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Stoic wisdom. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on personal growth and timeless philosophy. Until next time, keep living with purpose and integrity, and remember, true strength lies within you.